Hey guys, it's me. So I've been traveling and I'm back in Michigan and I haven't really had time to do any videos, so that's why there haven't been any up. But since I'm here with my best friend who I barely ever get to see, so gotta take the opportunity to make a video, right? She's an INFP. We will be doing an MBTI video later this evening, but for now we're gonna do the best friend tag. So
Best friend tag!
yes.
Best
All
friend
right.
tag! Okay.
Yes, I think we get the point.
That's
There.
so fun.
All right, first question. How and when did you meet?
We met multiple times.
Yeah, we did.
We were in ballet class together when we were little.
I think we were like 7.
Something like that. We were pretty
Yeah.
little, and we met. And I remember your grandma saying to me last year, she came out of ballet class, and there was another girl that looked just like her. And I was like, hey, it's like there's another Emma.
Wait,
Your grandma said that to me actually.
wait, what? You look like just like me? Is that
When
what
we were little, apparently we looked pretty similar.
No, we didn't.
Well, that's what your grandma.
My grandma just thinks anyone that's blonde looks like me.
It's fair. But we were in ballet class together when we were little. I stopped being in ballet after 3rd grade because basketball. And so after that, I don't think we really met again until
Children's theater.
Children's theater.
Yep.
Which I want to say that happened around junior high.
And then because we're from a very, very small area, so you kind of just know everyone sort of vaguely. And it's like, so we kept re-meeting each other, but we knew who we were at the same time. And every time we met, we were sort of friends, weren't we?
Yeah, when we were little, we were really, really good friends.
Mhm.
And then every time we met after that, we would only meet very briefly. So we'd start getting into the friendship again and then not see each other for like a year. And something like, or several years, or something
Yeah.
like that. And I think it wasn't till, I believe it was 8th grade.
Also, yeah, that's about when. I'm also going to say, I tended to be always, for the longest time, sort of one of your best friends, and I did have other best friends throughout. So,
I didn't, because I was a lonely child.
very misunderstood. She comes from a very small school with a very small mindset, but I was thinking few selection of people to actually be friends with.
I wasn't born into the clique.
No, I
so-
wasn't either, but I don't know. I think I might be better at making.
I'm also a very awkward person.
Yeah. Yeah. So around 8th grade, I'd say I started considering you like a real friend.
I think 8th grade we just started seeing each other so much more. And then
Why was that?
well, I think it was because I finally got a phone.
Oh.
And so it wasn't just random chance meetings anymore. We could actually continue the friendship. And so we did continue the friendship. And like she said, she had other friends and I didn't. So I got very attached because Emma's awesome. And and it's just, it was very rare for me to meet someone
Yeah.
who, first of all, understood my sense of humor or
Same.
realized I had a sense
She's
of humor.
like the only person. Well, not the only person. I mean, there are plenty of people that think I'm funny, but with us, we have really similar senses of humor, and we play off each other, and it's not like that with anyone else.
Yeah, we were discussing this earlier, how if we try and play off of anybody else, they think we're being really serious, and it just kills the mood instantly, and that gets awkward.
Yeah, it does. Or when people think that, because a lot of times I think I do deadpan jokes,
Yeah, and I think they're hilarious, and no one else realizes she's joking.
and then that makes people think I'm either really weird, really mean, or really stupid.
She's none of the above. She's a beautiful human being, but still.
Yes. All right. So let's go a little bit into, so like in junior year, that's when I'd say I really started considering you my best friend.
And I always considered her my
I
best friend because I
know.
didn't have other friends. Freshman year of high school, we were still going to separate schools, and we started getting really close due to some stuff that was happening. And after that year, I decided, this is it, done with this. I want to actually go to school with my friend.
Yeah, I kept trying to convince her because Wakefield schools are absolutely. I just went cross-eyed there, I think. But anyways, Wakefield schools are really terrible.
You say schools plural? There was only one school.
Okay, yeah, I know. Wakefield school is really terrible. Like, the graduating class one year was like 14 people, wasn't it?
Well, 1 year it was 7.
Okay, so you get the point. Bessemer school's a little bigger. It's not that much better, especially because a lot of people are like sort of the same clique, honestly, which is
it just extended past school bounds. But there was more. There was 45 people instead of 12, so there was a little bit more room for blending in, which is what I like to do.
Yeah. You like to blend in?
I do like to blend because if you blend in, people don't get mad at you.
Yeah, I don't know I've ever been that way. I've always been pretty firm on, I don't know, I just am what I am.
She's just Emma.
I think I've always had a lot more confidence in you.
Yeah. I think that's part of the reason I like being around you so much. In addition to everything else in our friendship, you were so confident about being different that it made me more confident that I was different. And it was just a cycle of happiness. And I like happiness.
Alright, we should probably move on to question 2 now.
We're still on question 1.
This is going to be a really long video, and hopefully Madeline doesn't get back.
She'll probably come back. Madeline's my little sister.
Yeah.
She is not an INFP.
I think she's an ESFP. What was your first impression of her? So,
well, I don't remember what my impression was you in ballet class.
That doesn't count.
Okay, because I don't really remember.
Or it does count, but, I mean...
It counts, but we don't remember, so...
Children's theater stages. Let's go with that.
Well... Children's theater, the thing about children's theater is that most of the people there weren't super excited about being there.
Yeah.
And so the whole acting thing, I was really confident about, and she was maybe might have been the only other person there who was super confident about it as well. So when you audition, everybody there stands in a circle and they ask you to do things, and everybody in the circle does it one at a time. And I kept getting drawn back to her because she was the other person who was really into it. And so during that, I just kept being like,
I'm also going to throw it out there. We were kind of like, I'm going to say some of the earlier ones I kept getting like set behind the curtains for my auditioning bits, so I wasn't getting as good of roles as I think I would have otherwise. Because you were, I don't know how, but I think you were like, I don't know. Anyways, but we were some of the better actors. There were...
Well, because we actually wanted to be there. That's the thing. Well, you can get any role if you look like you want to be there, and everyone else's, they'd be like, sing happy birthday, and people would be like, happy birthday.
I don't think I ever sang properly.
But you were loud about it. And they didn't always make you sing, is the thing, because they travel from town to town, and it's so unpredictable.
Okay, what was your impression of me?
Okay, sorry, we're getting way off track. My impression was that you looked exciting. You were loud and confident, and I was pretending to be loud and confident, and you looked like I didn't know you that well. So
yeah, that's true.
I don't really know how to explain it other than I just kept feeling like I was drawn to you somehow. And I don't, if that sounds really creeperish.
No,
I'm not a creeper.
It's fine.
I'm not a creeper, I promise. But
I think that's a good explanation.
Good.
I always thought that, like, initially, because Megan does this thing where she does, I'm just going to say it, you do fake Megan.
I do fake Megan. Fake Megan's starting to go away.
Yeah, it's true.
A little bit.
Fake Megan is a defense mechanism, so it's like, I think I'm always pretty good at seeing what's real and what's not, and it's this thing where she goes really childlike and excited and happy,
but it's like, it's not really me, and it's like I put up a mask, and I go back into I used to think it was what people wanted to see, and then it turned into I can't shut it off, and I don't want to be this way around people anymore, and it's basically like talking to a 3-year-old. It's talking to
Yeah.
a 3-year-old, and my eyes get super big to the point where it kind of hurts. And I don't really know how else to explain it, except for it's awkward and childlike and over loud.
But that also wasn't really my first impression of you, because I saw immediately that wasn't the real you.
Yeah.
But, like,
I either have that or I go way super deep into myself and don't say a word. And
Yeah.
so in my effort to stop going super in, sorry. Are we getting off
This is
track?
my question.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I was trying to explain.
I know.
We'll save it for the MBTI video.
Yes.
Okay.
But, so my first impression of you was more that you were very awkward, very happy, well, not necessarily happy, but very sweet, and we had a lot of shared interests, so I was like, we can make this work.
We can make this work. I was like, oh my god, she's so cool. And I was like, I can deal with this. Yeah. So flattered. Okay.
I know, as you should be. I don't choose just anyone to be a friend of mine, just so you know.
Pass.
What's your favorite memory together?
Fairy hunting.
Yeah, fairy hunting.
Would it be the first time or the second time?
I almost lumped them together.
I do too.
So, just fairy hunting. You probably don't. Are we going to elaborate on that?
Do you want to elaborate on this?
I mean, we could, or we could just be mysterious.
Fairy hunting.
Just, like, know that we weren't looking for, like, little, sprightly, happy pixies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No tooth fairies. That's not a thing.
No.
That's
More
not a
like
thing.
magical, exciting darkness or whatever. Describe each other in one word.
There are way too many words. I don't really know how to answer this question.
No, I'm trying to think. I would say bubbly, but that's like,
I knew that's what you were gonna
but that's
pick.
not.
But there's so much more
That's
to a
only
person
part,
than
yeah.
just. I mean, you get if you know each other on the level that we do,
Yeah.
you get so many impressions, and you know a lot of different sides to the person. So, you know.
But the one word, if I were to describe you to someone else, would be, if I only had one word, I'd say bubbly, probably.
Okay, so am I describing you to somebody else, or am I describing how I think of you? Because those are different words.
You can use different words. Okay, so I'm going to try and think of a better word. So, word one, to describe you to someone else, is bubbly.
Okay.
To describe you as a whole, which I think this question is trying to get at, but,
Too much to a person.
Oh,
Let's just go.
caring. I mean, do you like that word?
I love that word.
Okay, good.
That word makes me happy. Okay.
Yes, because you're very caring. Now describe me.
Oh God. Okay. If I was to describe the wonders of Emma to somebody who didn't know Emma, I would use the word. I think I'd probably end up using the word unique.
Yeah, I hear that one.
Then again, like I said, this isn't how I think of Emma. But
you don't think I'm unique?
I do think you're unique, but I think you're a lot of different kinds of unique. And just the word unique in general doesn't give enough meaning to that.
Complicated.
Yeah, but if you describe somebody as complicated to someone who doesn't know them, it's not generally taken as a flattering word.
Yeah.
And I mean, like if I were to be like, I have a best friend, she's complicated. No one would be like, oh yeah, that sounds like the friend I want. Yeah, so if I were to describe Emma to someone, it would be unique. But it's
Do you have a better word
I don't
to
have.
describe my being?
I have a multitude of words, but no single one of them sums it up properly.
Thank you.
Okay, is that good?
It's good.
Can I call that good?
You can call that good. What's their middle name?
We had a discussion about this earlier.
We were going through the first few questions.
This is the last one we did.
She didn't know my middle name.
I knew her middle name, but I wasn't. I didn't know
sure.
that I knew completely. Does that make sense? I'm sorry.
Yes, it makes sense.
I was 98% sure her middle name was Margaret, which it is, and she gave me that ambiguous
And then when you finally asked for a real answer, I was like, no, my middle name's Elizabeth, which is her middle name.
Which is funny. My initials spell out the first syllable of my name. It's great. But yeah. When I was little, I actually thought that's how middle names had to work. And so my little sister's name, her middle name starts with an L, and I was like, no, it doesn't. It has to start with an A because then it's the first couple.
Well, the first two initials and my initials are my middle, or my first two.
Mm-hmm.
If my last name was like Marks or McDonald or Magic, my last name is Magic, then that would have worked. What's their shoe size?
Okay, Emma has complicated feet. She has very, very, very small feet, so she buys a size 5, but I mean, I don't think you...
No, I wear a size 5.
You wear a size 5, okay, but like you wear layers of thick socks underneath that to make them fit properly?
When I buy like a 7 or a 6, yeah.
No, you said your shoes were 5.
These ones are size 5, and I'm wearing 2 layers, but honestly, I'd say these fit.
Okay.
These are fitting shoes. It's just that they're boots and they're leather, so they expand with the heat and stuff like that, and to prevent like friction.
She wears a lot of socks.
I like socks. And your shoe size, are you like an 8.5?
Yes, 8.5 to 9 somewhere. Depends on the shoe.
Mm-hmm. There's 3 items that he or she always carries with her.
3 items Emma always carries with her.
This is probably simple, honestly.
Those leg sweater thingies.
I'm not wearing them right now.
Yeah, but this is the first time I've seen you in like over a year.
But the question's always.
Okay, always. Fine. She always has her chapstick, as far as I've seen. It's either chapstick or a lipstick kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And
usually.
Almost always a hat of some form. And usually I want to say there's scarves too, but I haven't really seen
in the winter frequently.
Yeah. Like fancy scarves. Like I like her scarves. This one is beautiful.
But wear it together?
Wear it together?
Yes, we can wear it together. This is the mark of friendship.
Mark of friendship.
Wait, we have to cross it.
Cross a real scarf. I don't think this is how you wear real scarves. But whatever. So hat, chapstick, and I would say phone, but probably not always phone.
No, usually phone.
Usually phone?
Usually phone.
I'm going to cheat and say phone.
For Megan. Well, for the longest time, you always had that Luna.
I still have that. It ran out of battery.
Well, she used to wear this little owl necklace clock thing. Was it a clock?
Yeah, it was a clock. It was a watch clock.
And I'm going to say
watch clock. It was a watch necklace. I always call it a watch clock. I don't know. It just hit me just now. Watch clock is not a sensible name for this. Hey, are you breaking your friendship?
Yes, I am. I think Madeline might be here. Anyways, we're going to continue. She can just watch us if she wants. She's going to...
I'll make her go away.
Wait, so...
We still love her.
You always used to wear during...
every single day.
That blue coat.
The navy blue one?
Yes.
I still have it, but I don't wear it anymore.
You always used to wear it.
Yeah.
And she also...
But that's not what I do now.
And I know, but you used to. I haven't seen you around campus all the time.
Because we don't have the same campus.
And I would say you also always bring with you your hair.
My hair?
Yeah, your hair.
Okay, well, I could have said your hair. She used to have hair that was as long as mine.
Yeah, I know.
I tried. She cut it all off. But no, I tried with that. Hair is cheating.
Yeah. Favorite inside joke? We've got a few, don't we?
Kosa.
What?
Kosa.
Oh,
You remember that one?
I think so.
That was from like
Fish circle.
6th grade. Fish circle, coleslaw, those are from the same time period. Basically, I think fairy hunting is kind of an inside thing.
It's an inside thing. It's not a joke, though.
Yeah, I don't know if we have a lot of inside jokes.
Fish circle is definitely an inside joke.
Yeah, but so is coleslaw. But I mean,
yeah.
those are both really old. We don't constantly refer back to
Yeah,
them.
that's true. Honestly, a lot of things can become inside things just easily, though. If you were ordering a pizza, what would they want?
Do you like pepperoni? I'm not sure that you like pepperoni. I don't know if we've eaten pizza together in a very long time.
I'm sure we've eaten pizza together at some point.
Yeah, but it was just like whatever someone else ordered.
Whenever I eat pizza with pepperoni on it, I tend to do this thing where I only eat some of the pepperoni pieces. Like, I take certain ones off.
That's what I figured. Because I don't...
You've probably seen me do it.
I've seen you do it, but I don't... My family always has pepperoni mushroom pizza.
Mm-hmm.
And so if I saw her eating pizza, it would be a pepperoni mushroom pizza. But I remember her taking some off,
Right.
so I don't know.
How about this question? Okay. If we were going to make each other tea, how would we make it?
I like this better. Okay. So Emma's favorite drink is Earl Grey tea.
Mm-hmm.
She likes her tea where you put the tea bag in it, and then you put it in the microwave, and then you heat it up for however long, and then you let it steep, and then you put in milk and sugar.
Mm-hmm.
I like a lot. Okay, no, I'll let you answer.
I like all teas too. I think
we're exotic tea lovers.
Yes, we are. We're daring with our tea choices because the weirder the better.
That's how you educate yourself on tea.
And if it's gross, then it's kind of fun still. You just have to, like, I have this bedtime tea that tastes like feet because of the valerian.
Yeah. I have. Well, remember this summer we bought that 7 Flowers one, and it had valerian in it. This summer,
Maybe.
when I bought them out of licorice tea.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
But how Megan would like her tea is, she only put the tea bag in, you put it in the microwave. You don't necessarily keep the tea bag in it. You probably throw it away.
Keep the tea bag in as long as I can without getting bitter. I like strong tea.
Okay, good. Because I saw you throwing it away the other day.
Well, that's because it was starting to get bitter.
She'll put sugar in it, but not necessarily milk. But sometimes milk, depending on what the kind of tea is.
If I'm gonna put in milk, it can't be milk. It has to be cream. Kind of an all or none thing. If you want it to be creamy, you get freaking cream. And if you have to settle for milk, then just use sugar. Mm-hmm. But also at college, I have a teapot. It's cast iron. It's a little purple and gold. It's beautiful. I love it. And if I make tea at school, I usually make it in my teapot. And I started experimenting. You won't know this because you live like miles and miles and miles and miles away. Mm-hmm. But I've started experimenting with loose leaf tea. It makes me happy because it kind of you can mix them, and yeah, it has a little diffuser.
I would like to do that.
Well, I didn't bring my teapot back.
I know, but you know,
sometimes I could bring back.
Someday when we're both real adults, we'll have a lot of fun together. I mean,
not that we don't, but
yeah, but we'll have
even more.
We'll have fun.
We'll have more freedom.
We'll have freedom.
Freedom fun. Such as tea, because we're reckless people.
Yeah, because the thing about us is like friendship is full of ideas. Alright, so where are we? What is the favorite food? Do you have any idea what my favorite food is?
Me
either.
Well, because I don't think I've ever seen you continuously go back to one food. I think
I don't, though.
You just like food. She just likes food.
Food is food. Like food, and a lot of times
lavender.
Okay,
food with lavender.
Food with lavender in it for both of us.
Yes. I also have a thing for barbecue sauce. I put barbecue sauce on everything. I put it on pizza. I put it on fish fries. Anytime you would put ketchup in something, I substitute barbecue sauce, and a lot of other places where you wouldn't necessarily think to use condiments. I like barbecue sauce.
I like condiments too, though.
And mayo. Mayo's also good. Okay, barbecue sauce and mayo together. Okay, no, I'm gonna stop because people are gonna think I'm weird. People are gonna think I'm gross. I'm not gross. Barbecue sauce is the thing. The good thing.
Yeah, I've eaten it on crackers.
I've never done that.
I've
never really eaten crackers much.
Alright, what's the favorite ice cream flavor?
I don't know yours, so I'm gonna guess mint chocolate chip.
I thought we were gonna go with lavender.
That's an ice cream flavor?
Some places.
I've never had lavender ice cream.
Well, I mean, it's the
I
thing in
want to try
Washington.
lavender. Okay, well, you live in Washington. I live in the lower peninsula of Michigan. There's
It's
no,
okay.
there's no lavender there. There's no. I've tried.
Your favorite ice cream flavor is Blue Moon. I don't know.
Mint chocolate chip.
Oh,
Why do you think I said it?
I don't know. I don't know. Favorite music artist / band.
Ooh, I'm gonna guess Lana Del Rey.
Yeah, I do like Lana Del Rey.
She listens to a lot of Lana. I like.
I listen to a certain amount. And you, although my favorite band is Panic at the Disco.
That was gonna be my other guess.
Yeah, that's my favorite band. My favorite's probably Panic at the Disco, but Lana Del Rey is up there.
Those are the two I think of when I think of Emma music.
Megan, I don't know. Mozart.
I'm an oboe performance major. I'm getting a degree in classical music, so that's why she says this. To be honest, I don't really have one. I like
Okay,
good,
she likes.
I like music as long as it's good.
I think we both like anything that's sort of Celtic-y and mysterious sounding.
Yes. When I write music, it tends to sound Celtic-y. If I'm going to play music in an orchestra, I tend to really like Beethoven stuff. But my orchestra's been experimenting a lot. So we played, I liked the Nutcracker. Although I wish I was playing an English horn on that.
Oh,
That would be
I like
great.
the Nutcracker.
That's Swan Lake is better though.
That's a switch.
What's a what?
Him. It's by the same guy, right?
It's the same guy.
Can you say it?
Tchaikovsky.
Because, yeah, I tried to say it, but it
Tchaikovsky.
didn't work.
You said Swiss cup.
I said shit. I did not.
It sounded like you said switch cup.
Leave it in the comments below. Did I say that?
She said switch cup. That's what it sounded like she said. That's not Tchaikovsky. That's not even a person.
But I had the right name in my head. I just couldn't say it.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
There we go.
But like I like Swan Lake better than the Nutcracker. I don't
Mhm.
think that's a really unpopular opinion.
Well,
It's just
I don't see why that's such an unpopular opinion. It's just that people like Christmas.
yeah. I also like Firebird, but that gets pretty intense.
Alright.
Let's see.
We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. I'm sorry.
I just like good music. It doesn't really matter what kind of music it is or who it's by, if it's good.
Yeah. I'm also gonna say, like, if this is 40 minutes long, like my other video with a person, that's fine, but it makes it more complicated for uploading. Oh no, don't be sorry. It's okay. What is favorite movie of all time?
Les Mis.
Yeah, Les Mis. Is that yours?
Ah.
Because I don't know yours.
I don't watch movies.
Yeah, I don't either. That's why Les Mis is my favorite.
Yeah, I know,
movie.
because when it came out, you were obsessed with it for months.
I was.
You got
It
me
was like
obsessed
years.
with it.
Yes.
And,
And we used to sing in the hallways all the time.
oh wait, was favorite song a thing or was it favorite
It
artist?
was favorite movies.
No.
Favorite music band artist.
Okay, is there one where it's favorite song?
No.
Okay. I'm going to throw this out there then. This summer, Emma discovered and she introduced it to me, Tamlin.
Yep.
Tamlin, who did the version that we were listening to?
I don't remember who did the version we were listening to.
If you go to YouTube and I think it was like Anais Mitchell or something like that. It was something like that. It was like Anais.
But if you go and search Tamlin
Tamlin for the space between them,
and then say song, you'll probably find it. We love the melody, but because we started singing it and we integrated
more lyrics
because they took out the part about
Tamlin was
fairies.
Tamlin was a really ancient, I think it was Scottish kind of epic legend poem kind of thing about an elven fairy knight kind of thing.
But
fell in love with a woman. You'll listen to the song. You'll hear it.
But the poem
YouTube
was
it.
written. The poem was written in the 1800s. So.
Yes, and I am trying to make my own arrangement. That's gonna be great. Yeah, but we'll see.
Yeah. On a free day, he or she generally sleeps late, gets up at a normal time, or gets up earlier.
Sleeps late.
For me,
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think of me?
Well, it probably depends on where you are. At your house here, you probably get up at an earlier time or at the same time.
But like on a free day where I can do whatever I want.
Do you either stay at the same time or sleep late?
I definitely sleep late. I do a lot of work for my instrument, making reeds and that kind of thing. And usually when I'm at school, I don't end up going to bed till way after midnight because of this. So I'm generally very sleep deprived. So if I get a free day, I'll probably spend most of it sleeping.
Understandable.
Yeah, school's a thing.
Okay, I don't know how we're gonna answer this question. What does what does she like and dislike? Isn't that a vague question? What does that mean?
The point of this entire tag is to figure out what they like and don't like.
What do I like? What do I like?
You like reading about fairies, and you like Maggie Stiefvater, which we both love her books.
Great author.
Please watch our video and say hi.
She's not gonna see our video.
Okay, but in the Raven Cycle, Emma is blue. I don't know if you have read the book, but read the books, and just if you want to know what Emma is like, Emma is blue.
Although I do think there's a possibility that Blue is an INFP. I think she might use FI, but still, she's a lot like me.
Like same clothes thing, same habits, same way they talk. I don't know. Just read it. It was really weird reading it because it was like, holy crap, Emma, this is a fan fiction about your life.
It's not a fan fiction about my life. I wish that was my life, but
that's why it's a fan fiction. Fan fictions aren't necessarily accurate. They're what you wish your life would be like.
But what about Jimmy? Jimmy is forever more like Adam than he is like Gansey.
Yeah. Still.
Yeah.
I didn't say Jimmy was like Gansey. I said you are like Blue.
Well, yeah, but if it was a fanfic of my life.
Okay, without the romancy part.
Okay, yes. But seriously, like, the essence of those books
is her soul. Yeah. And I would be the one that like watches this happen and really wish it was happening to me.
You're part of my life.
I know.
It will happen to you.
I'm gonna watch it.
Alright, so what do you like? You like we like a lot of the same things.
Yeah.
If we're talking about what we like in people, I think you're more prone to like people than I am. Would you say that's true?
I'm very optimistic, and that extends to people as well.
Yeah.
So Emma's more realistic when it comes to that kind of thing. So if she gets bad vibes off of a person, she tends to like.
I don't immediately make a firm judgment on their character. I just I'm a bit more wary of them, and I observe them to see if they prove me wrong or prove me right or whatever. They usually prove me right.
She takes a step back and watches, and I tend to just give them the benefit of the doubt until they do something horrible to me, and then I usually do it anyway. I don't want people to be. I want people to be friends. So
she's a very caring person.
So even if somebody does something that like isn't very nice, I'll probably still try. I don't want people to know. We will save this for later. This conversation will continue. We will go into it more.
All right. So we're gonna have to make a list of things we want to talk about for the next video.
I think it'll just kind of happen.
It very well might, but I want some structure. All right. So what do we dislike?
Structure.
You dislike
confrontation.
Yeah. Well, I don't like confrontation either. I think, like, I'll try and avoid it, but there's also a point where if I don't really care about you and if you annoy me enough, I'm gonna say something. I mean, I'm not gonna be like, hey, I don't like you, but I'm going to make my words more clear that I don't have fond feelings for you, and if you say something stupid, I will probably combat it. Although if you say something stupid and I like you, I'll combat it because I think that you would like it. I don't know if I explained that well, but like, she is one of the people I have the best debates with. It's the truth because you don't get offended.
No. Why would I get offended? If you're being candid, that's the point.
Well, I think the thing is, like, there's a certain stereotype of INFPs. Oh, maybe this is a
Sorry, you
other video.
You didn't want this to go into this. I went off on this tangent, and you wanted to save it, so.
But she's very accepting of me for everything I am, and I like that, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, you put up with me.
What did I just do?
Somebody up. Emma started watching someone else do the best friend tag.
Oh, yeah.
We still have to make our best friend tag.
Yes, we do. Alright.
I mean, that's what we're doing.
What are their strengths and weaknesses? Strengths. Megan is intensely caring and can put up with a lot of abuse from, like, other, I don't know, like, through your bullying at school and just people in general, right? Yeah. And she's still going strong. Weaknesses. You, I think you're getting better at this, but you're not super good at standing up for yourself.
No.
No.
I'm the kind of person where if I finally snap and I get angry, people laugh at me.
Well, me too.
That's unbelievably frustrating, but usually they'll either laugh at me, which will make me mad for another 2 minutes, and I'll be like, this isn't worth it, just calm down. But that very, very rarely happens. But the only other response I get to me being angry is people get angry back, and that kind of like scares me. And then I go back into my shell. And so I don't get angry very often because there's really no point. Also, I just don't like being angry.
Yeah, it's not generally fun.
I mean, yeah, it's not fun, but there's just I don't know.
Alright, what am I supposed to say?
Emma's strengths. Very okay. No, don't start laughing yet. Emma's strengths. Emma has a lot of strengths. You haven't shown them any artwork, have you?
No.
She is an amazing artist. She's an amazing artist, and when she wants to write something, she usually has such a different point of view and way of writing. It's so different from most of the things I've read, and once again, it reminds me a lot of Maggie Stiefvater, just the way she writes and the choices she makes. But I'd also say you're a pretty caring person, but she's also much more realistic than I am. And
I tend to care deeply for those I care about, and I care about people in general,
and I try to care about everybody the same amount, and there's still people I care about more, obviously. But for the most part, I try to give everybody the same percentage of my person. And Emma is much better at, I don't know, just at people. She's better at people.
No, I'm not.
I'm not saying you're good at people, but I'm saying you're better at not being peopled by people.
Yeah, I don't get easily overtaken, I would say.
Yeah. And
or are you going on my strengths still?
Well, I mean, I could go about your strengths for a long time, but it's already a 40-minute
but video. Yeah, exactly.
Emma's weaknesses.
There's plenty of them.
We're both very disorganized.
Yeah.
I mean, not like very. I don't know, actually. I'm pretty disorganized. I don't know how things changed for you since you went to Washington, but I would guess
accommodate to Jimmy. That's basically it.
That sounds about right. So we're both pretty disorganized when left to our own devices. Let's see, what else? What else are your weaknesses? I would say this is another one I share is communication. Text-wise, I tend to lose my phone.
You're not going deep though. You're just being like,
okay, fine.
What is my
deepest, darkest
What is
weakness?
my biggest flaw?
Your biggest flaw? Ever?
I don't know. Just
I would probably say disorganization. I think very highly of you. You know this.
I'm gathering that. I appreciate it, but yeah. Or maybe I just come off as a better, cooler person than I am. What are their fears or phobias? You probably fear losing the people you care about the most out of anything, right?
I am really deeply afraid of screwing up and driving everybody I care about away from me. Because that's something I felt like I was doing for a good part of my life.
This is another video topic.
This is another video topic, but
Oh.
okay, sorry, that killed the mood a little.
No, it's good because we still have the nicknames to talk about.
Nicknames?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
but not yet.
question.
No,
okay.
but what's my fear or phobia? I know what mine is, but
what's Emma's? This is really hard to articulate. Like,
I want to know what you're thinking. Because I know what mine is, but I don't know that I talk about it that much.
I don't think you really do. Judging by past conversations we've had about things people have said to you and how it's affected you, I'm gonna guess it has something to do with losing Jimmy. But I wouldn't say that's your biggest one.
No,
like,
I mean,
I wouldn't say that's one you really think about. I think it's just something someone said enough that it.
Yeah, well, I mean,
something.
Other people think a lot of things about me that aren't true.
Yeah.
I mean, I do definitely worry about losing Jimmy, and I think it would be terrible if I did. And I'm not sure entirely what I do, but
that's not like an active thought.
No, my ultimate phobia that I do think about is dying before I've accomplished anything that leaves any kind of mark on the world.
Okay. I can see.
Like, I don't want to just be a blip in time or something. That's my biggest phobia.
Well,
are you gathering that for my Grammy or something?
No, not my Grammy. I'll explain.
Okay.
I won't let you down.
Do you have nicknames for each other?
No. Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
My mushy gushy dealer friend.
Don't put that on the internet. I don't even. Okay, she told me.
I was thinking about making a video about you.
A video about me is your mushy
Well, not specific. I was gonna mention the mushy gushy thing, but she's an INFP with a bunch of mushy gushy feels.
Okay. I wanted her to get to know my boyfriend better last year, and so I made the mistake of, while I was having a phone conversation, handing over the phone to my boyfriend and having them talk. And Emma decided to tell him to call me Mushy Gushy. And that's apparently my name on her phone. And he called me nothing but Mushy Gushy for the next, I'd say, couple weeks. And every time we talk about you or see you on Skype or something, it comes up.
No regrets.
And like this year, it didn't come up. And I was so glad. I was like, you finally forgot it. It's over. It's in the past. And she brought it up. Not a mushy gushy.
Yeah, you are.
Not a mushy gushy.
Okay. Have you... You're so lovely. You've seen... Well, you haven't seen yet, but they've all seen the things you say in this video. You're so obviously a mushy gushy.
Not a mushy gushy.
Which is even funnier because, like, MG, Megan, Gabka.
No, that's not the initial. I'm not mushy gushy.
That wasn't an intended thing, but it works out. Do you have a nickname for me that I'm not aware of?
A nickname for you? Well, I can make one.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
You're never gonna be as mean as I am, though.
Oh, because.
Are you sure that's not a weakness?
Being nice to people
is mean.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Because you're not like overly mean to people. You just tease me occasionally.
Yeah.
She's a very nice person. She just decides to tease me sometimes. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
All right, but so you can make one for me, or are we moving on?
We're moving on because I'm not good at on the spot.
2 things your best friend doesn't know about you. Ooh.
Is there anything really that you don't
I don't know.
Well, is there anything?
I don't know what I don't know about you.
Well, I don't know what you don't know about me either. Let's see. What haven't I told you? I honestly can't think of anything. I mean, there's probably something. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna have to delve into oboe stuff because it's just stuff that she hasn't cared enough for me to tell you about.
Do we need to talk?
It'll just be one thing. It's really short.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Okay.
once upon a time, there was this company named Rice, and they made thread of all different
Is this
types.
interesting?
Yes.
Okay.
They made thread of all different types, and basically, as an oboist, the string we use to tie our oboe reeds, which we have to make from scratch, like 19th century artisans. But so this company we use double F thread, and this company made the best double F thread ever. They were called Rice, and just whenever you make a reed with rice thread, it turns out to be the best reed ever. It seals really well and it plays awesome and it's great. Okay? They went out of business a very long time ago. But every once in a while you end up seeing a couple of their spools go for sale on eBay. And somehow before I went away to college and I knew what it was, I ended up with 4 spools of rice thread.
Is that what I don't know about you?
No. I'm getting to that. Well, you don't know that either. We'll count that as the first thing.
Okay.
And the second thing is, I found out freshman year what it was, and I said, okay, I have enough thread here to probably last a good chunk of my career. I'm going to put this thread away, and when I I'm only going to pull it out when I audition to get into grad school and when I'm starting to make my actual career. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I used some for futurity this last year, and it was shameful. The reed was beautiful, but I mean, I used my thread and I wasn't going to, but I got desperate.
Oh.
I know. It's horrible. It's just
That was
That's
a
it.
fabulous story, Megan.
That's it.
There's stuff you don't know about me, but
It's not like stuff you can say on the internet.
No.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
So we're gonna move on
to the last one. What do you admire most about your best friend?
What do I admire most about you?
Lean forward.
Okay. Well, I would say that the thing I admire. There's too many things. I would say I admire how your uniqueness makes people happy. And I would say that I admire the fact that you always find a way to make me happy and other people you care about. And I don't know how you do it. I wish I was as good at being myself and making people happy through being me as she is. But I would say that that's one of the. There's too many things, but that's one of the things I admire most about you.
I wasn't aware that was one of my strengths.
Well, it is.
Thank you. I admire how deeply you care about absolutely everyone, even if you don't like them. I don't know how to be as mushy-gushy and make you feel as good, but that's still the thing I admire the most, so.
Yay!
Yeah, this is the 50-minute long best friend tag. If you stayed here till the end, well, I hope it was entertaining.
I'd be shocked. I'd be happy.
Yeah.
Support her channel, she's cool. But yeah.
Well, goodbye. We're gonna make another video. It'll probably end up this long too.
Oh, probably, especially if we're talking about MBTI stuff.
Yeah, which is why I want to make out a
2
map,
videos instead of 1.
But bye.
Bye, world.
Yee.